Use the SUMIF function to sum the values in a range that meet the criteria that you specify. The SUMIF function returns the sum of cells that meet a single condition. Criteria can be applied to dates, numbers, and text. The SUMIF function supports logical operators greater than, less than, not equal to, and wildcards star and question mark for partial matching. The syntax is range, the range of cells that you want to apply the criteria. Cells in each range must be numbers or names, arrays, or references that contain numbers. Blank and text values are ignored. The selected range may contain dates in standard Excel format. Criteria. The criteria used to determine which cells to add. Sum range. It's optional. The cells to add together. If some range is omitted, the cells in range are added together instead. To set a condition equal to a number or cell reference, don't use an equal sign or any double quote. To sum sales equal to 300, use this formula. To use a cell reference, use this formula. To sum sales greater than 300, use this formula. Put both the operator and the number in double quotes. A value from another cell can be included in criteria using concatenation. This formula returns the sum of all sales greater than or equal to the value in G3. So far, we have been applying the condition to the same numbers we are summing. By using the third optional argument, we can sum a range of numbers but apply our conditions to a different range. To find the sum of sales where product is equal to apples, use this formula. To find the sum of sales where region is equal to East, use this formula. The sum range is the same, only the criteria column has changed. For not equal to criteria, use the not equal to operator. SUMIF can calculate sums based on cells that are blank or not blank. Sum the sales in column C depending on where column D contains X or is empty to find the delivered and pending sales. The criteria is an empty string to find the pending sales. You don't need to use the equal sign. For delivered sales, use the not equal to operator. You don't need to use the empty string. The best way to use SUMIF with dates is to refer to a valid date. Use the date function or date entered in another cell. The SUMIF function supports wildcards. The wildcard character, question mark, and star can be used in criteria. A question mark matches any one character and an asterisk matches any sequence of characters. To find the sum of sales for apples of any type, meaning all products that start with apple, use this formula. To find the sum of sales for fruits ending with ES, use this formula. To find the sum of sales for products with 5 characters, use this formula. Since one question mark matches one character, enter 5 question marks. Since Pears has 5 characters, we get sum on sales of pears. You can also sum based on if the values are equal to one value or other. To sum the sales from east or west, use this formula. The first SUMIF sums sales in east and the second SUMIF sums sales in the west. The formula then adds these two values. But as the number of values to compare increase, this formula becomes long. To pass more than one value to the criteria of the SUMIF function, you can use an array constant. Array constant is values separated by commas enclosed in curly braces. For example, pass east and west as an array constant as criteria to the SUMIF function. SUMIF will return 2 results as an array for each value. Enclose the SUMIF function in SUM function to add those 2 values and get the result. To download the example Excel file, please click on the link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.